As we told you, we have crews all across the area helping us track weather conditions. From Mansfield to Beechwood to Cleveland, we have you covered. Let's start now in Fair Lawn with Will Ewick. Will, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning to you, Russ, and I can just say firsthand that I can confirm every single thing that Betsy just said. The wind chill, you can feel it, and boy, right here in Summit County, the snow, when it comes down, it's been snow, it goes back to these almost like ice pellets that really hit you, and it's all adding up. So this parking lot was plowed about 6 o'clock, so about 6 hours ago, and you could just see how much snow has come down since. Now, the problem, as we've mentioned, is underneath of it is these layers of ice, and that's what's making this driving conditions very, very poor down here in Summit and Stark County. They're under a level 2 snow emergency in Summit County. You look over here, this is 77 behind me, a very, very heavily driven part of the roadways here in Northeast Ohio. You could see one car going pretty slow. We did see a couple spinouts out there. You can't really see any lanes. Now, ODOT says they had about 46 at last check in Stark and Summit County out plowing, doing mostly that. Not a whole lot of salting because the snow keeps coming down. They want to try to get that taken care of, but right now, very dangerous conditions out here in Summit County. Let's get a look on how things are turning over in Mansfield. We'll send it down to John Henry.
All right, well, yeah, right now in Mansfield, we've actually seen in the last 2 hours that the snowfall is kind of slowing down, which is good, but the wind is really kicking up. Right there behind me, about a quarter of a mile away, that's Interstate 71. You don't see any cars in that right now. That's because we're currently in a level 3 here in Richland County and Ashland County to the east. As Betsy was saying a little bit earlier, there's a lot of snow that's pushing around right now due to the wind, so it's not easy to navigate around here. Good news is no power outages, though, currently in this area. Laura?
Right, John Henry reporting live for us tonight. Thank you so much. We appreciate you helping us out. Stay warm, all right? And speaking of driving conditions, they are a major concern as we look ahead to the morning commute for you. Here's a look at traffic cameras from across our area. And for a live look at road conditions to the east, we turn now to our very own Nick Camino. You're in a car, huh, Nick?
Good evening, Laura. Yes, we are. We are in a WKYC news vehicle. Our fine photographer, Dominic Ferranti, is at the wheel. We have a camera in the front passenger seat. I'm in the back seat, so there's no one's trying to take the camera and drive at the same time, just to clear that up. But yeah, we are in Aurora. And the driving conditions, because as Betsy said, there's nobody on the road, so it's fine. But you know, the weather and the wind, as we've been talking about, has really picked up. So the road conditions just are pretty bad. I mean, you should not be out on the roads right now. And that morning commute, as you mentioned, Laura, is going to get very interesting. So throughout the evening, we've been here. We went through Solon, we went through Twinsburg, and now we are into Aurora. And the conditions are still pretty bad. So I got to imagine that that morning commute will be interesting for some. And I would say give yourself a lot of extra time, guys.
Yeah, and it looks like you guys are driving slowly, so that's a good thing. Nick, you can do it all, my friend. Sports, weather. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Whatever you need, you got it.
Yes, ODOT and local crews are in for a long night clearing those roads. Our Lena Lai shows us how they're getting the job done.
Hi, Russ. We're here at I-77 and Route 82 in Brecksville, Broadview Heights. Behind me, the road's pretty quiet right now, but I tell you what, it has been an all-night-long battle against this blowing and drifting snow. So ODOT's goal throughout this snowstorm has been to keep at least one passable lane on our major interstates, and that is what you'll find on I-77 around Wallings Road. On local roads, municipal plows are having to employ that staggered convoy approach in order to make a dent on the drifting snow on the roads. But in this weather, people are still getting the job done, whether it's plow companies who are thrilled after a slow start to the winter to the U.S. Postal Service. So this really is that whole motto of the Postal Service.
Rain, sleet, snow. Yes, level 3. We're out here for our customers, and we're making it.
And there you have it, private plow companies who have a long night ahead of them. But hey, they're pretty happy tonight. Who's happier than them? Well, maybe school kids who have a snow day tomorrow. Russ, back to you.
All right, Lena, thank you so much. Okay, how's that snow removal going in downtown Cleveland? Our Hunter Science, who's joining us from our station in Charlotte, is in downtown Cleveland tonight to tell us how it's going. Hey there, how are you?
Hey there, Russ. A bit chilly, to be honest, but we're doing good out here. The roads, not so much. You can see they are still snow covered. We actually just saw a person try to just speed on down here, and he was really getting those tires stuck. And possibly a reason why is because once he gets underneath this snow, it's pretty icy underneath. There is a sheet of ice under this snow, at least here on Euclid where we are. Plows haven't been seen here in at least 2 hours at this intersection of East 9th and Euclid, but earlier today, these roads have already proved a bit dangerous. We did have to see one person get towed away after he went up on the median. Thankfully, no injuries there. I do want to say, to help these plow drivers out and clear this snow, the parking ban for several streets here in Cleveland has been extended until 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. Now, back here live, we have seen quite the shenanigans, to be completely honest with you, Russ. We saw a snowboarder being pulled by a car. Of course, that is very dangerous. I had a doctor reach out to me on social media saying those are the types of people that end up in the operating room in the hospital. And then also, we did see some snowmobilers out here trying to have a good time, but there is a lot of snow on this ground. Of course, we're snowmobiling, but hopefully it can be cleared up by the morning time. We'll send it back to you.
Hunter, I'm guessing you don't see a lot of this in Charlotte, am I right?
You are correct. We have had snow for the past 3 weekends, but not like this.
All right, Hunter, go get warm. Once again, thanks for helping us out. We appreciate it. We are still seeing more closures planned for tomorrow, meaning today, this Friday, from schools to libraries. You can get the full list sent right to your phone by texting the word closings to 216-344-3300. Once again, 216-344-3300. A reminder, this is a text, not a phone call.